Hi guys, it's Joy. It's so weird saying it's Joy because I didn't, and this is where I guess I'm internet dumb, I didn't realize when I made the Joy Sparkle BS account on YouTube that people would be referring to me as Joy as a result, but I love it. I love it because I love to be joyful. Y'all don't see a lot of that side of me, unfortunately. Y'all have seen an opposite side because of what I'm going through, but it makes me happy when people call me Joy. So anyway, it's Joy. Y'all know when I'm off center, it's because I have a co-host. So, all right, real talk. Heads up if I look funny. Just not feeling well and in some pain. Not life-threatening, not a big deal. Just let you know because a lot of y'all see it in my face. So, I don't know how long this will be, but I've tried to film this video, no joke, like 5 times this week. And something would come up or I would just get irritated and stop. I don't know where to begin. I'm just kind of doing this like, if y'all were a friend of mine, I'm just sitting and shoot the shit with you, just so you know, that's kind of that's how I'm going to try to film this one. I'm having an internal struggle with YouTube. Not with, like, between, like, a battle between me and YouTube. I mean, I think as creators we all are to an extent, feels like, but I mean in myself. I don't know if I can do this anymore. And I feel like an asshole saying it. This is not clickbait. I know a lot of my titles might seem kind of clickbaitish. Here's the problem. We get demonetized for everything. So I have to very carefully craft the titles of my video, because if I actually explain what it is, boom, gets demonetized. So that's why a lot of times my titles look funny. But today, this one is not, there's no clickbait involved. You guys have probably seen the last few days, I'm uploading a little more infrequently. Like, I'm still uploading once a day, but it went from twice a day consistently to once a day, and the timing's a bit funny. I can't film. Can't film. I can't do it. Like, I'm having this really big internal struggle, and I'll tell you, it's been growing for the last 3 weeks, but the last 2, it's really been there. And this last week, I haven't filmed. I don't think I filmed at all this week, have I? Or maybe not since Tuesday, I don't remember exactly. But I've barely filmed this week, and I'm such a workhorse that if I'm not bedridden, I'm trying to film. So the videos you're seeing right now are just things I've had stored up in case I got too sick. I just don't know that I can do YouTube anymore. And there's a few reasons. The biggest one, because here's the thing. I want to be honest with y'all. I feel like if I were to make videos or just tell y'all something for views, then I feel like a scam artist, and I don't want to do that. I've done, like, back in the other channel, there were a couple videos I did. There was one in particular I did that I realized, and it was weird because I didn't realize it until afterward. I'm like, I just did this for views and I don't like this. So it was like a news thing. Some congressman got shot at a baseball game or something. I just didn't feel good about it, so I didn't cover anything else. You know, I was more cognizant and aware. Because sometimes you can get excited and just do something because, but how do I explain it? There are a few things going on, but I guess I'll explain the biggest one and work from there. I'm sure a lot of y'all, like, the preconceived notion and the misconception would be that I'm an attention whore, and I would understand why. My whole life, I think, there have been times people have looked at me like that, and in my younger years, I think I could be that way. It's a combination of a few things. My mom, you know, I had a stage mom who pushed me to very much be, look at me, look at me, look at me. And I learned to tailor that, but, you know, when I was younger, I was taught that's how you get love and attention. But then as I got older, you know, and I had to learn these things and learn this is not what I wanted, you know, I toned that back a lot. And it's at the point now where over the last maybe 10, 15 years, because I really worked on myself, when I left high school, because I started to have these revelations in college and thereafter. But I've always been the kind of person that I get attention wherever I go without trying to. Except for, like, my younger years. I mean, it would even happen to me then, but, you know. it still happens to me. I don't go much anywhere now, so it doesn't really happen now, but like, you know, even if I go in somewhere and I'm quiet, I'm kind of a big personality, and I think part of it is I'm from the Midwest. I talk really loud. Oh my God, I had an ex, beautiful guy, but he talked so loud, and he wasn't being a dick. His dad talked even louder. I mean, it was just the loudest sounding voices. But I think that's just part of where I come from. You know, like, and I'm not saying like it's good or bad. Like, you have some people who are just kind of naturally more quiet, and that's fine, you know. I've just always had this personality that was attention grabbing, not necessarily meaning to be. So I'm used to that. But what y'all don't see a lot, that I've showed a little bit, is that I have a very big introverted side of me too, a very big analytical side. And the other thing is, I think the line of work that I've been in as a performer and in marketing has been very much in front of lots of people, talking to people, you know, gathering attention for something. And I could, like I said, I could understand if y'all thought I was an attention whore, but I'm not. And maybe it's like this is why it was so easy for me to delete a channel of 60,000 people without much regret or remorse. It's like, it's fine, because attention is not that big a deal for me. I would rather do the right thing and be at peace in my soul, and I think that's what I've been struggling with the last 3 weeks. And I want y'all to understand, I'm not trying to keep something from you. What's happening is, when something happens, like I start to change something, you know, like, what is it? I'm in my feelings, or I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling some type of way. I love that, some type of way. But when I start feeling differently, or having a shift or a change or whatever, and y'all might not know this side of me either, because you guys have met a different side of me being sick and being online. But the real me that y'all don't know is that I don't react. And it took me a long time to teach myself that. And I sit with something. I don't just act irrationally. Again, I discount a lot of what happened on YouTube last year. And I'll explain that in a second. But this is just who I really am outside of just being sick all the time. And I kind of have this rule, the rule of threes. I wait for 3 signs. I wait 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 signs. Like, I wait to process what I'm feeling. And I see, is this a passing thing? Is this, you know, what exactly is this? Because feelings can be very tricky, right? Feelings, emotions, shifts, changes. And it's just growing and building and building. 1 second. Sorry, y'all. I'm making some soup, and I forgot I turned it up to medium. And I've been talking for a while, so it's starting to boil. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Mama making soup woke you up. I'm sorry. She's like, bitch, I'm going. Okay, I'll center myself then. Sorry, honey. She hates when I film at night. Well, I don't think she hates it, but she does dislike it. She buries herself in the pillows. So I try not to, but I just kind of have to do it when I can, you know. It's okay, baby. It's over. Oh, I'm sorry. Now she's building herself. She'll build herself her own little fort. So if you hear funny noises, that is her making her little temporary bed until we head off to bed. So I don't react. What you saw, I would put it this way, like, if anybody wants to bring up last year, and you have every right to, it's almost like I had to learn a deeper layer or level of not reacting. The way I try to liken it, this is how I felt inside, is like, try to imagine that you are, how do I describe this? Try to imagine that you are on fire and you are constantly having to still act perfectly and not freak out, and then have all the shit going on that I had going on. So it's almost like it's like learning deeper levels of it, if that makes sense. Deeper levels of self-control and that sort of thing, which is very difficult. Oh my God, I just remember all the shit going on. But I understand. My point is to say, I understand from y'all's perspective if I sound like a hypocrite. I get it. I'm not trying to argue with y'all. I get it. I totally understand. I don't blame y'all if you feel that way, you know? And maybe you don't, but just to the ones who do, I just want to tell you, give you credit, because from the outside looking in, I get it. But I'm not that way. I'm not an attention whore. And to do YouTube, it's just a lot of me, and I'm tired of it. Like, honest to God, I'm tired of my own voice. I am. And I'm at this point where I'm like, does it matter? Now, let me explain. First of all, I'm going to preface this. I am not judging anybody else. I'm not judging anyone else on YouTube. I am just speaking for me, okay? So don't think that I'm talking shit on people or this, that, and the other. I'm just speaking for how I'm feeling now. I just don't care to give my opinion on things. I don't. I feel like I'm just like, who cares? Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. And it's not that I back up for a while ago was like, my opinion's important and must be shared with the world. It's not that I thought that. It's that it was fun. And I enjoyed it. And I had a drive to do it, you know? I did. It was fun for a while. But I feel like, you know, I had two goals when I went on YouTube. Well, I had, like, I mean, the main goal. The biggest goal was I said, I would love to see. And by the way, this is like little, I set these goals for myself, but I don't necessarily think I'm going to achieve them, but I do work towards them. And I said, I want to see if I can get 100,000 subs in a year and 1 million views on a video. And I was on track to do it. I would have done it. Had a lot of shit not happened, I would have done it. And YouTube, as much as it's been fun, I'm not passionate about it. And I think part of it is the content. As I've said from the beginning, I'm limited. I'm limited in what I can actually do, unfortunately, with the physical stuff, which you guys know about. I'm just limited. But I'm just in this place where I feel like I've said everything I need to say. Like, I really wanted to, and I might still try to respond, because of course y'all know I'm watching the Shane Dawson series. I'm a fucking mega fan now. Like, I love this. I think this is one of the best things that's come out in a long, long time across entertainment platforms, period. And I'm just so fucking grateful. Like, I feel like we're blessed to have Shane Dawson on this planet, to have a motherfucker like that, you know? I love what he did. And I can't even get myself to make a review. And I want to let y'all know, there's not anxiety, it's not depression. And what I'm feeling, it's not people-based or harassment-based. It's my own internal struggle. And it's not that I don't like you guys. I do. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm just in this place where I just don't care to share my opinion on anything. I don't think my opinion is that fucking important that anybody needs to hear it. I would rather do actions that could help. But see, I'm stuck there because unfortunately I'm not in a place where I can do actions to try to improve the conditions of my life and those around me and the planet if I wanted to. So I'm in a stuck position, but I've got to be true to myself. And I don't want to lie to y'all. I'm not feeling this anymore. And I don't know exactly what shifted. And well, here's the thing. I've already felt like this. When I deleted YouTube, I was kind of in a place of just like, I feel done. I feel done anyway. But I felt compelled to come back because I had some stuff to say and I thought I could make some money, and I'm barely skirting by, which I appreciate you guys for. And I feel like I came back and maybe I was here just to say a few things, defend myself. And you know what? I feel like I've defended myself to the fucking hilt. Is there anything else to say? Like okay, it's like this. As I'm trying really hard not to put anybody down or make it sound like I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's like this. It's like, if somebody had kids early on in their life, they're probably a lot of times they have no desire or interest to have kids later because they've been there, they've done that, they fulfilled that desire, and it's time to move on. And that's kind of how I feel with YouTube. It's like, okay, I've been here, I've done that, and I want to move on, and it's scary. And this is part of why it took time to process. It's very scary because YouTube was really fucking us all over, and I worked really hard just to even build up to where I'm at now, you know, financially, but it's not in my heart anymore. I don't know. And then there are the other parts. The other part that's irritating is that YouTube is fucking us over so much. It is not, my videos are getting less than half of the views they were a couple weeks ago. And it's happening across the board. I don't know why. My videos go out, and it used to be, when I first came back, I could get 2,000 views in an hour, no big deal. And a few of them have gotten like 200, 150 in an hour. And I'm getting hundreds of comments, messages, emails, tweets, like people telling me, like some of my best people Like, you know, when Eric and Bailey are like, we're not getting your notifications, I'm like, I listen, you know? So there's that aspect. So it's already frustrating to feel like this, and then I can't build anything right now. You know, I can't do anything. That's a part of it. That's probably like the least irritating thing, because that I could be patient with, I could try to work around. But here's the other part. Just to make ends meet on here, I'm having to make 2 videos a day. Being chronically ill, making 2 videos a day is difficult, especially they're long videos. It's not easy. I'm not trying to be a whiner or complainer. I'm just being honest with y'all. If I wasn't sick, it wouldn't be that bad. Wouldn't be that bad. But the problem is that trying to keep up with the schedule, I'm not able to focus on my health, and my health is getting, I don't want to say it's getting worse, but it's getting stagnant, and it's affecting me. It is affecting my health. I have treatments that for the last month I've been putting off because I can't do the treatments and withstand the side effects and do YouTube. And I think the wake-up call was the BetterHelp Philip DeFranco video, where I realized I filmed it in a moment of being sick and didn't get all the information in, didn't explain things correctly, and that was my wake-up call of going, fuck, I've got to learn my limitations right now. And then I realized, you know, there's a treatment that I'm doing for my stomach specifically. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but that really helped my stomach. I haven't done it in a month. And there were different reasons, but the main reason was YouTube. It was all the energy I was putting into YouTube. I think I got sick because I was doing too much with YouTube. I wasn't sleeping. I was making tons of videos and wasn't sleeping. And again, like I've said, I'm a type A personality like that, and I can shoot myself in the foot. And I think I have this really big lesson to learn about being sick and being a type A personality and learning balance. But life is scary, you know, and it's this catch-22 of like, as I see people say, screw YouTube, focus on your health. Yes, but to focus on my health, I have to make money to focus on my health. So it's like this, it's a catch-22, right? So here's where I'm at. I'm in this position where I feel like, and I'm not saying this is the case, I'm just explaining it the way I explain it. On a spiritual level, it feels like it's like a test of like, am I going to set out and just have faith that whatever needs to come for me now will come? And I think I'm ready to do that. And I don't know what that means for this channel. I don't know. I have about 10-ish videos I haven't put up. If you guys want, I can. Like, even though there was other stuff I wanted to say about Peter Mon, I'm just like, I feel like I'm done. I've got like three or four other videos I haven't put up, but I'm just done. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care about the skeptics. I don't care about Repson. I don't care about any of this stuff anymore. And that's the other thing. It's like YouTube is not what it was. Everybody's trying to expose everybody for everything under the fucking sun. Everyone is trying to villainize everyone all the fucking time. And I'm not even talking about me personally. I don't want to be around it. I don't. I want to do fun, uplifting things, and I'm not blaming all of YouTube. A huge part of the problem is me, and I can't do what I want because I'm sick, and it's been like this from the beginning. But I guess I feel like I've taken this as far as I want to go with it, where it's at. Again, it's scary. It's very scary. I don't know if I'm completely quitting, but I'm gonna step away until I feel this out. I'm not going to delete the channel, so don't worry. I know I deleted last time. It's not like I'm going to delete the channel, but I don't know what I want to do yet. I just am at this point where like I said, I feel like my opinion is not that important. And I feel like I'm not trying to get preachy, but I am going to share this observation I have. I feel like as a society, because of social media and things like YouTube, I feel like a lot of people have gotten lost thinking their opinion is worth a lot more than it really fucking is. And I never really thought my opinion's that fucking important, but I enjoyed that people liked it and I like to share it, you know? And I think a lot of people are like that, but I just feel like I don't want to be a part of this culture, this outrage opinion culture. I'm done. I've said everything I need to say, you know? And I'm not being judgmental to anybody else who's doing YouTube. Do YouTube, do you. Wherever you're at in life, you fucking do that, you know? It's not a good or bad or right or wrong. It's just a this is where I'm at. And I've got to focus on my health. And the infrared is the other one. That was a really good intense treatment, and I cannot handle the symptoms of, because here's what happens with these treatments. I'll talk about the infrared more specifically. I don't want to talk about the other one yet, but it pulls all this shit up from your system, and then you have to get it out, and it can be a very difficult, painful process, and it will make me sick, but afterwards, it's better. Like, even for right now, I feel sick, but it is worlds and worlds and dimensions from what it was last year, right? But as a result, it's very difficult to film anything. It's very difficult to research anything. And I have this anxiety about, am I gonna run out of money to take care of myself? And before anybody does it, I know it's happening, there's no GoFundMe. There will never be a GoFundMe or you caring. I am not starting a page. Shit, I'm sitting here telling y'all I think I might leave YouTube. I'm not starting a Patreon. Don't send me money. Don't fucking pay. I don't even think y'all don't even know my PayPal email, so. Except for the ones who hacked it. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for the money you spent at Best Buy. But like, this is not, and I love this. I've heard this criticism that me talking about my health or these issues are manipulating everybody. It's like, no, what are you talking about? Me just sharing my experience means manipulation when I'm not asking anyone of anything? Like, what are you talking about? All I've asked is, hey, can you sit through the ads? I appreciate it. But y'all know what to do. Y'all do whatever the fuck you want. You know? So I just wanted to be really real with you guys and how I'm feeling. And if you guys, like I said, if y'all want, leave it in the chat. I can upload the videos I haven't. And then when those videos are uploaded, I think, there might be 10 or 15 of them. And then maybe I'll do another video and I'll assess where I'm at and we'll have another talk, you know? And I've had other people talk about, like, go over to this place or that place. I don't know that I want to create content right now, period. And I was being honest when I said I came back for the money. 100% honest. But I stayed because of you guys. And I love you guys and I appreciate you guys to the moon and back. I really do. It was fun. And it's not that it's not fun. It's like, it can be, but it's kind of like, I hope this doesn't sound arrogant, but it's almost like, it's almost like going to the swimming pool and going, like, you've been in how do I put this? It's like swimming across the ocean, right? And getting a medal for it, and then all of a sudden you're thrust back in your neighborhood pool in the kiddie pool, and you're like, why am I sitting in pee? Like, it's just like, didn't I already do this? Haven't I already been here? That's what it feels like, and it's like, this doesn't feel right. I need to go do something else. I need to move on, and I feel like I'm doing a really piss poor job explaining it. I feel like I'm praying this isn't coming across negative or arrogant or like a put down to anybody or saying you should share your opinions, because I'm not. I'm really not. I love the fact that people can share how they feel and give perspectives and give entertainment. I fucking love that. I'm just not there right now. I'm just not. I fucking love the fact that astronauts go to space. Now I want to watch a rocket take off. I don't want to be in it. I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at. So yeah, there's not a lot of new content for me because of that. And I'm going to go down to 1 video a day. And we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to put these videos up. I have a couple interviews to put up too. And at the end of all that, so give me a week, probably week, 2 weeks, more like 2 weeks, I'll make another video and I'll see where I'm at. But if you guys don't hear from me much, if you don't hear from me on YouNow, and I've been mostly quiet on Twitter too. I mean, I tweet a little bit here and there, but I feel like I'm just done. And I wish I could explain it better. It's just like everything in my soul just can't make a video. I'm even irritated listening to my own voice right now. I'm like, how do y'all stand to listen to me? How do y'all do that? So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, tell me what you think in the comments. If you got advice for me, I'm happy to hear it. And the other thing too, here's another thing I'm thinking. Maybe this is just YouTube burnout. Maybe I just need to take some time, and the other thing is, I think I'm doing this wrong in the sense of I shouldn't do YouTube for money. It's not the kind of platform to do for money. So I've thought about, maybe I'm burning myself out, maybe that's part of it, but there's just this like, and y'all can make fun of me for this and that's fine, but this is part of who I am, so I'll open up. Part of my spirituality, there's just this like fucking spiritual calling, this shift of like, I need to move on to other things. And I'm laughing because I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna even move on to right now? Look at me, look at where I'm at. But the best things that have happened in my life are those magical moments where I feel to let go and let God and have faith and let everything come in. And I've had some of the most amazing experiences as a result. And I'm wondering if that's one of these times, you know? I'm not telling y'all what to do, I'm just saying this is what I do. So yeah, I think I'm done. Sorry, that was a lot longer than what and I'm looking over here because I'm making sure the battery's okay. I think it is. It's a lot longer than what I intended it for. But hold on, let me make sure. And we're good. Okay. I've just really been dreading this video because I don't want you guys to feel like I don't appreciate y'all. And it's shitty timing just coming back, you know? And if I do decide to leave, I will try to do it in a respectful way to everybody, you know? It just sucks. Like, you know, you have times you don't like something and it comes and goes and I'm like, it's been building for 3 weeks. And even that, even when I came back, I was hesitant, you know? I had no intention of it. I was like, I don't feel to come, I didn't really feel to come back because I had things to say. I mean, to a small degree. I had a few things I wanted to say, but that wasn't why. It was purely for the money. And maybe I need to just do this as a fun hobby, you know? And not for the money, and so I'm gonna say this right now because I'm gonna humble myself. If anybody has any job opportunities I can do while I'm sick, please email them to me, joysparklebs@gmail.com. I'm the queen of finding work, but the problem is it's when it's doing it while being sick is the trouble, because I have, and maybe I'm gonna do a video, maybe I will do an update on what I did over the last year, because I extensively looked for work. The problem is looking for work under the conditions I'm in. That's gonna be the problem. That's the hard thing. I just need to make enough that I can do with my treatments, with everything else, where I can just pay everything and get by, and then this could be a fun fucking hobby. Which that, to me, sounds a lot better than what I'm doing, and then I can assess where I'm at with it, you know? But I don't think doing it the way I'm doing it, it's not sustainable with where I'm at. And I think I've known that, I've just been kind of lying to myself about it, out of anxiety over money. It's not, yeah, I don't think I can do it. I can't do this the way I'm doing it anymore. So I gotta make some changes, I just don't know what. I don't know what yet. Like I said, at least for the next couple weeks, we're gonna go down to 1 video a day. If for some reason I feel to, I'll make 2, but there have been things coming up that I should have felt, that I would have been, you know, things that are interesting to me that I would have been called to make a video about, like, and I just can't bring myself to do it right now. I just can't. And I feel like an asshole about it. I don't know. That's it. I just want to have a heart-to-heart with y'all. And oh, by the way, yes, there was a video I just put up called "This Is So Stupid." If y'all don't know, that was the video that was up for a short time and went down. I was having issues uploading, so that was done a few days ago. So just a heads up there. If you guys want to know, in case you're curious, because sometimes the timing of these videos comes funny, I filmed this on a Friday night, the 19th of October. So depending on, I think I'll put this up Saturday, but depending on when I put it up, just FYI. So yeah, well, thanks for hanging out, y'all. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. I want to feel peace in my soul, and I'm going to take the steps necessary to do that, even if they're scary, because I think that's what's needed to create positive change a lot of times. And I do want to say, if I do decide to leave, you know, I do just want to tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all so much, and don't worry, I'll do it right. Like, here's what I've decided. I thought, if I'm actually going to leave, I'm going to go out with a bang. And I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. I'll just stop recording, I don't know why. But I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. I'm going to, any last things you guys want to know about that I haven't talked about, ask me. At some point, I'm going to do a big expose about my family with receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt. So at least y'all know I was never lying. And they were, and I will prove that. I've even thought about responding to the Repsion video. I don't really care. I don't really care at this point. I have a mini series I never put up about him. Well, the skeptics that you guys will probably see coming up in the next week. I don't care. But I thought it'd be fun to go over every single thing he got wrong. That would be fun. It'd be like a 3-hour thing. It would, because his is an hour long, and y'all know me. But that could be maybe like my last send-off. So don't worry, like I'm not just gonna leave and not give y'all warning. I will give plenty of warning, and I will try to go out in a bang and within respect to you guys, if I do. But I don't know. I don't know yet. But it's been 3 weeks, and this week I just get in front of the camera and I'm like, I can't do it. I cannot force myself to respond to this or that or this or that, you know? And it's not that I don't care about the subjects, I just don't care about sharing my opinion. Does that make sense? It's not that I'm selling you an opinion that's false, it's that I don't care to share it because I'm not in that place to want to share. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling, I'm gonna go. I love y'all, thank you so much, and don't worry, like I said, if I go to 1 video a day, and if I'm a little sporadic in what times, because I know I've talked about between 1 and 3, just be patient with me. I'm trying to figure stuff out, and I know y'all are, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, okay. All right, I feel good. Finally got this done. I love you guys. Everything else that's gonna go up is, unless I tell you, is most likely pre-recorded. Some of it probably happened a month ago. Like the little series on the skeptics happened, like that was during my 2-week suspension. Heads up. So yeah, just putting it out there. And my legs are shaky. If y'all start to see me shake, it's my legs. Sometimes my legs get shaky. I think I get nervous or anxious or something. But okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, my co-host is tired. I should show you guys. She is in the cutest little fort of pillows. It's the cutest thing. All right, I've been trying to do this for 5 minutes. Why can't I just end this? Bye, y'all. I love you guys.